is up, guys? Beach Banana here, and today I wanted to talk about the tricks and tips for bullet force sniping. And first, let's get into the loadout. So I have the FMG perk, which allows the bullets to not stop. So this is good for multi-kills like collaterals, and seeing collaterals is like so satisfying, so I just equip it. Also extended mags, because having 8 bullets in an M40 isn't too much, so having 12 instead is pretty useful. Rapid draw is very useful for those quick scopes, and that like millisecond can either win or lose you the fight. I also have sneak, because allowing yourself to hear other people like around you is super useful. Like sound whoring basically is so useful, and yeah, it's just super useful. I just equip it. Also quick blade, because I often get in like close quarter fights, and shooting like with a sniper in close quarter like rounds isn't too efficient, so just running up to a person that's like super close to you, just quickly knife them, and it's pretty easy. Also, the main weapon of choice out of the two snipers, I'm using the M40, because the M40, I just think it's way better. The only drawback is that it's a 2-shot if you shoot someone below the torso, I believe. If you shoot the leg, you need to shoot them twice, but other than that, it's a very rapid shooting sniper. It's very efficient, it's very nice. Also, as the secondary, I'm using the G18, the Glock, because you can just whip it out quickly and just totally annihilate someone if you're in a pinch. I'm also using the throwing knife, because throwing knife is pretty fun to mess around with. Also the UAV, advanced UAV, and the nuke. So let's get into the tips and tricks. So first, I highly recommend you play in low light areas with a high brightness screen. This just allows you to be able to see your opponents and get good shots off. Also, ducking in and out of corners quickly is very efficient, because like the opponents can't see you if you're ducking in and out quickly, and if you are like sniping, you'll just easily be able to take them down. Another thing is, after each shot, scope out to see your surroundings. This just helps you to be able to see where your opponents are. Plus, it looks cooler in montages. So, yeah. Also, always stay moving. Campers, like don't be a camper, please. Stay moving. Stay active. Also, if you miss like 2 to 3 times, and you're still alive, then just run away and like take a better angle, because like if you take a better angle, then you'll have a higher chance of killing someone. By better angle, I mean like running away, maybe getting behind them, or like if you have the right positioning, then you can just easily kill them. Next, sensitivity. It depends on the person. For me, I have my sensitivity around like 150%, and like aiming is around 150%, but it's up to you guys. I'm using an iPhone 6. I believe on iPads it's lower sensitivity or higher. I'm not exactly sure, but it depends on you. Sensitivity, like, don't choose my sensitivity and be like, oh, now I can actually scope, or now I can actually snipe. No, it depends on each person. Also, look at the map constantly to make sure you're in a good position. Don't be that one guy who's just trying to 1v5 like a group of spawners. Like just try to be in the right position. Always look at your map for incoming enemies and like people who are about to spawn. And also practice aiming in and shooting quickly, so that you can become a good quickscoper, and when you actually get in a fight, you can get that nice quick scope and win the millisecond fights. Also, learn the maps and good angles. Once you know where everyone is, or everyone's spawn is, then you'll be able to like pre-scope them and like wait at an angle to find your target. But don't like camp there. Just like wait there 2 to 3 seconds if someone comes around, or if you know them coming from the map. If someone has a UAV on, then yeah, you can just wait there, wait for that angle, and that'll be an easy shot, unless you mess up the timing, which timing can be quite difficult to get down, but it just takes practice, guys. Furthermore, only reload when you are out of combat or when you don't have any bullets in your magazine. So often in many games, you're usually reloading just like after 2 to 3 bullets, but don't do that. Just stay with what bullets you have in your magazine, because you never know when someone's gonna come around the corner and destroy you while you're reloading. So just make sure, like if you have the UAV on, just make sure that nobody's like gonna come at you, and if like hide to reload. But yeah, like just play smart. Don't reload in the middle of a fight if you have like 5 bullets in. Alright, the next tip I have for you is just practice having fast fingers. By fast fingers, I mean when you see a person, your fingers are gonna instinctively just zoom in up onto that person and quickly shoot them down. And you just it just comes through practice. The next tip is try to predict the enemy's movements. Like, for example, if they're running in one direction and you know they're gonna be still running in that direction, like going through one area, then try and track their movements and kind of go slightly ahead of them, so you can get that nice angle shot and take them down. The next tip is, if you haven't already, try to use earbuds or a headset to hear where people are walking. Since my loadout consists of the sneak perk, being able to hear people's movements are very useful, extremely useful, to predict where they're going to be moving. And as last tip, like being able to know where they're going to come from and shoot them down with a good angle. Next tip, stay calm, don't rage, because you're gonna break your device. Lol. But yeah, just stay calm. There's some like annoying Saiga players, and like there's some irritating moments, especially with some bugs recently, but hopefully Lucas is gonna fix those. But just try and stay calm, stay patient. Don't be a camper though. Next tip is know the spawns. So typically after playing hours of Bullet Force, you'll start to learn where people are going to be spawning from. It just comes through practice. It's just practice. That's how you get better as a sniper. But these are some little tips. Just know where people are going to be spawning. Another tip is don't get too greedy. As I said before, trying to be that person who's 1v5ing like a group of people who just spawned isn't a good idea. You're probably gonna get wrecked unless you have god sniping abilities, or you just throw a perfect grenade, or you just have or you're using the Saiga. Oh god. But yeah, just don't get too cocky. Bullet Force is a team game in team deathmatch and other game modes, but also prioritize is another key component of Bullet Force. If you're sniping, basically you want to prioritize the person who's shooting at you instead of just like a person who's running who doesn't even know that you exist there, or someone just like is AFK away from keyboard. If you guys didn't know that, you guys probably do, but basically just prioritize the person who's shooting at you first, then go on to the next person who probably just noticed you appeared, and shoot them down. But yeah, prioritization is pretty important. Last but not least, be confident, guys. Don't stutter your shots. Take that shot, it might miss, but just try again. If you die, then just try again, but just try and be confident with your shots. Don't go into a lobby thinking that you're gonna do bad and you're not gonna snipe. You're not gonna be able to snipe anyone. Be confident. Like, think of like visualize yourself sniping and getting yourself a nuke. And yeah, just try and be confident, because confidence is pretty important. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope these tips and tricks helped you guys out. Tell me if you have any other sniping tips you might want to share. Just tell them in the comments. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos like this in the future. Thank you guys so much. Peace.